If you haven't already seen, this is my $400 Walmart mini bike. And although this bike is a lot of fun, there's just one little thing we want to change, that is the engine. So this $400 mini bike comes pre-installed with a 99cc single cylinder engine, which is fine for most people. However, there's just a little bit more power to be desired while using this engine. And sure, I could install a torque converter, I could remove the governor, I could add a legit carburetor, but at that point, why not just buy a 212 and all those parts and completely double all of our power? So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing to this bike today. Just ignore the fact that we're dripping puddles of water all over my parents' house. They're not here, so they won't see, it's fine. Stay. There we go. All right, next we got to replace this itty bitty chain with 420. Nice. And just like that, we are done with the frame for a couple minutes because it's time to build out the engine. And here is the core of this bike. This is a Predator 212 Hemi, which it was not supposed to be a Hemi. So I bought this from Harbor Freight. Come to find out, their engine SKU, you know, the product code, they just like mystery boxes. So now they throw Hemi motors in when they should be non-Hemi and vice versa. So you can go buy an engine and it might say it's a Hemi, it might say it's a non-Hemi, but you're not really guaranteed either or, at least that's how it is here in Michigan. So unfortunately, I cannot build this out because I was gonna do all the internals as well, increase our RPM, do all that good stuff. But all the parts I bought are for a non-Hemi because that's what I thought this was. So that's unfortunate, but we're going to just build it as is. I'll buy new parts eventually. That's a different day's problem. Terrible stock. I probably have a box of like 30 of these things. Whew. We're going to go ahead and block off where that governor arm went. So I got a Nibby PE22 carb. I'll leave a link in the bio for this guy as well. This is like the best budget carb. I think it's $40 with the air filter. I did have to buy a separate intake, which is 10 bucks, but overall great value. All right, so that is the basics of this engine. As you can see, we got the exhaust, we got the carburetor, we removed the governor, torqued everything down to spec. We are basically good to go. Breather's on as well. All we gotta do really is install the torque converter, mount it up, put some chain on it, and then we are good to go. Now I did buy a riser and adapter plate, so there's gonna be a lot of adapters going on with this mini bike. Hopefully everything fits and we don't have to drill holes because all my drill bits are like as dull as a rock. So I'm gonna set it on this so I can get the right spacing figured out so that the torque converter doesn't hit the bike. All right, looks like we're out of luck with this tank. I think what we're gonna have to do is just move it up top here, which I figured we might have to do. It's not the end of the world. It is what it is. I can buy a nicer looking tank up here if I need to, but for now, I'm just gonna take the tank off. All right, from the looks of it, I'm going to have to cut a little piece off this fender. For now, I'm just gonna take the fender off. I'll cut the piece out, put it on later. I just wanna get this thing running. I'm so excited to try it out, so I'm just gonna take it off for now. All right, I wasn't about to make you sit and watch me struggle to mount this engine, but we got everything situated. Everything fits. The engine is bolted down, Loctited down. Very, very much red Loctite was used. So yeah, now we got the chain on as well, because that's also a very tedious process, and I didn't want to put that all on camera. So right now where we're at, we just got to run our fuel line, our new throttle tube, throttle cable, brand new grips, and then we are ready to go. There we go. All right, so everything is good to go at this point. The last thing is just zip tying down this gas tank. I'll do that real quick, fill it with gas, put some oil in it, and I'll meet you guys outside. So here is the beautiful 212 swapped Hover Hearts mini bike. This is just, it's not a looker right now, I'll say that, because we did tape up our tank, zip ties and tape. Good enough for now, I really don't want to hear it. Yeah, we got a little bit of wire cleanup to do, whatever, I'll take care of that later. This is kind of just, you know, the prototype stage. I'll clean everything up. I don't need to show that because that stuff's boring, but it works. That's the important part, right? So since I've seen you last, we hooked up the throttle cable, we hooked up our fuel line. We had some issues with the exhaust, which we fixed. I didn't realize this washer went on there, which holds the exhaust in place. Duh. So yeah, we put that on, that's good to go. We mounted up our chain tensioner really sketchily. As you can see, I couldn't find the stupid welder, so that's gonna have to do for now, but I will make that, I will make a more official version of that. But for now, everything's in running order. She runs good. I don't have much tuning to do, maybe a little adjustment, but here she is. Let's go ahead and start her. Just like that, first try. That's why you buy Nibby carburetors, boys and girls. All right, woo! Okay, I already gotta adjust my camera 3 seconds in. All right, guys, let's give her some gas. Let's see what she's got. Woo-hoo! Okay, all right, guys, let's see the low end punch here. Bro, it is so easy to ride a wheelie out. All right, let me get this camera set up. All right, we're gonna show you. That was my longest wheelie I've ever held, hands down. This is crazy. Okay, we need to get off these people's property before I hurt myself. This thing has so much torque, it's hard to control. So we got a 60-tooth rear sprocket, if you're wondering. That's where all the torque is coming from. We got a really small front sprocket, a 60-tooth rear. I will tell you, top end speed is not quite there. But I'm fine with that because this punchy torque is just so fun. Definitely burnt my leg trying to do wheelies, but it is what it is. All right, guys, it is time for a top end speed test. All right, my guess for the top speed is probably 21 miles an hour, if I had to guess. So we got our GPS speed going, putting that in my pocket. Let's see what she's got. Woo, nice crackles there. Top end speed 33.5 miles an hour. Dang, I gotta say, I did not think it'd be that fast. I'm not mad about that at all for a 60-tooth rear and how punchy how punchy this thing is. I'm not mad with 33 miles an hour. That's plenty, you know, for ripping in the backyard. So overall, very happy with that speed. And there you have it, the Hover Heart mini bike 212 swap. This is an absolute blast. 100cc frames when you put a 212 in. They make so much torque, so much power, and you know, you're sitting on the back, so it's really wheelie happy. It's just super fun to have such a big engine in this small frame. But that's all I have for today. I appreciate you watching.